Yeah, most definitely. I was, signed to TREYWAY Entertainment as an artist.
So we got a piece of jewelry here, the TREYWAY piece, okay? It originally belonged to a friend of mine, Alshawn.
Yes,
all right,
sir.
you know what I'm saying?
Alshawn
Thank you for
Martin.
coming down.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Thank you for having me.
Tell me, man, how'd you get your hands on this piece, okay?
Yeah, most definitely. I was, signed to TREYWAY Entertainment as an artist. I was the only official artist signed to TREYWAY. Fetty Wap and Phoebe was just like, friends of the label, but I was the only artist
that was officially signed there.
So I got that as a gift,
All right, so a little bit of backstory here. First and foremost, this piece was not made by me. It was made by Jimmy Boy. Okay, shout out to Jimmy Boy. Shout out to Jimmy Boy. He's not a big fan of mine, but I respect him personally because, he's a good dude. Mm-hmm. But he doesn't particularly like me because I got involved with 6ix9nie. And the way I got involved with 6ix9nie and the way I met you is really all through SHOTTI.
Facts, big facts.
Right.
Yeah.
I was doing business with him. Me personally, on a personal level, I kind of liked him.
Yeah.
To me, but the business style and the business tactics that were used to make money were ultimately toxic. You know what I'm saying? And that's very, very unfortunate. And that's kind of something that's at the back of my mind.
Yeah.
All right. So, when was the last time you spoke to him, and what kind of falling out did you have with him?
I spoke to SHOTTI about like 9 months ago. And we definitely had a falling out. They got indicted, and I quickly separated myself from the situation. I did a song with Fabio. Shout out to my boy Fabio. And he got the song taken down from all streaming platforms while he was incarcerated. He wanted me to still rep TREYWAY while he was incarcerated, and I wasn't trying to do that.
You weren't trying to do that. You wanted to disassociate yourself with what was happening over there, okay? I mean, how did he get it all taken down?
Because, like I said, he got it taken down because I was actually signed to the label. Still, I didn't have a lawyer during the time. I ended up getting a lawyer, and we ended up terminating the contract. But like that goes back to what I was saying. I was officially signed to the label, so he was able to take down anything I had up there as me being an artist signed to TREYWAY Entertainment. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you. Well, listen, this is a piece of a little piece of hip hop history.
Right.
He made a couple of these pieces.
Right.
All right. It's a done right piece on the back. Done right. It was made by Jimmy Boy. The thing about it is, I know that this isn't his best work because he probably had to make these for free for SHOTTI.
Definitely.
So,
well, no. He SHOTTI actually owes Jimmy Boy's money because he made a couple of them. He actually made a big one too.
Oh, really?
He was making a big one, and he made. You see, he got the orange one because I'm from Hoover. That's why he got the orange one.
Right.
And he got the red ones. He got a couple red ones. You know what I'm saying? But he actually owed Jimmy Boy to this day.
Yeah, of course he did. I mean, listen, he had no intention of paying Jimmy Boy because of the business structure that these guys had. So, I'll tell you exactly from my side because I was involved with SHOTTI and 6ix9nie, and all the fucking kids out there that are watching. To them, it's finesse and this and that. But there's an underlying reality. I have a jewelry business. I market my business. It's very simple, very plain to see. But the nature of me marketing my business, of course, it involves celebrities. Because the masses, you know what I'm saying, they don't do anything unless other celebrities do it. It's just a fact of life. They don't shop by price or by quality or by, things that are intelligent. They shop because something is lit or something is this or something is that. And it's unfortunate that that's the reality of it. But, I ran into 6ix9nie. And then SHOTTI, we did some basic promotion for some picture or something like that. And then SHOTTI, I guess, saw it and he brought 6ix9nie to me when I met SHOTTI for the first time. And the reason why he brought that 6ix9nie to me was, for what it seemed to be, marketing and business purposes.
Right.
But the unfortunate part, and this is one of the things I want to communicate, the style of business that they were conducting that led to their own lives being, ultimately thrown away here, was, I'll call it what it is, very hood, very street, which is fine if you're in the hood and you're in the street. You know what I'm saying? But if you're in the Diamond District or you're in record labels or this and that, it could be self-destructive.
Entertainment, period.
You know what I'm saying? So the reality, it's entertainment. It is what it is. After, Al Pacino did Scarface, he didn't go out and move a couple of kilos of coke. You know, it was an act. It was an actor. So, listen, you could take that for what it is, but for me personally, there was a very big business opportunity there in the jewelry industry and this and that. And I was trying to get to it, and on their end, they were trying to do things ridiculously way. And you know, the reality is, they botched a once in a lifetime opportunity. You know, and that's what this pendant really is for me, as far as you know, a piece of hip hop history. It has a story to it. You know, you had these guys. They weren't that bad dudes. They had a hard life, Treyway, whatever. I don't know their backstory. You know what I'm saying? But they came at this crossroads with this kid, 6ix9ine. They had an incredible opportunity for business, and it all got ruined because it was all about some bullshit. That's my take. What is your take on it, man?
I gotta say, 6ix9ine, regardless, I understand what he did. I don't condone no telling and how he went out, but at the end of the day, that was my little bro. Dude did try to, 6ix9ine definitely tried to help out
people around
him. He definitely did. You know, he had a big heart. He looked out for me, got me out of my situation. I was in the trenches in South Central and moved me out here to New York. So I was living with him and his baby mama and his daughter. You know what I'm saying?
But let me ask you, you met him through SHOTTI, or how did you originally meet him?
Nah, I met 6ix9ine. I did a song called Ben. So y'all look that up, Alshawn Martin, and type in Ben. It's like after I got shot up 4 times, I did a song called Ben, and I threw it on World Star. And 6ix9ine got at me on Instagram.
Oh, really?
You know what I'm saying? So he immediately got on me on Instagram and flew me straight out to New York, and that's how me and we got acquainted like that.
That's good. That's good.
So,
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So shout out to World Star just because if it wasn't for World Star, I wouldn't even been discovered. You know?
All right. So you got down there, and when did you get there around?
Man, this was when he first dropped Gummo. This was like around the time. This is right before he dropped Regular. What were you guys on the rap with A Boogie? It was like around that time. Around that time. Yeah.
Yeah, just in the beginning phase, right?
Yeah.
Because I don't know. I mean, you know what I'm saying. When I met you, we were at 6ix9ine's house before
the fight.
Yeah, before the Barkley fight, and that was kind of the last time I was hanging out with him. Because after that, you know, SHOTTI had a Rolex of mine, and he didn't really want to pick up my phone calls because they had the Barkley situation and so on and so forth. And it was unfortunate, you know what I'm saying, because he could have had that Rolex for free, and he could have had 10 of them, along with lots and lots of other things. You know what I'm saying? If you market this protege,
if it was genuine and sincere, everything would have been right to this day. You know what I'm saying?
That's for sure. Well, listen, you know what, man? It's not even about being genuine or sincere. It's just people don't know what to do. Yeah. They're in a new situation, and they're using old rules, and they're applying it to a new situation. Those rules don't work. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure with the lessons, you know, these guys have learned, they wouldn't do this the same way. Maybe they would, maybe they wouldn't.
They wouldn't.
You know what I'm saying? But it would be tragic. What's the point? You know what I'm saying? What's the point of stealing something you could get for free? What's the point of, you know what I'm saying, having that opportunity? And for me, you know, as far as I saw it, 6ix9ine using this brand, Treyway brand, and he used it, right, to show his street credibility, so on and so forth. Yeah. This really gritty, you know what I'm saying, gang in New York. And he's using it to associate himself and make himself look powerful. And he should have owed them money, right? If I opened up a burger stand right now and I put McDonald's at the top of that shit, I think McDonald's would want some money too. You know what I'm saying? So for these guys, you know what I'm saying? It was right, but I guess it just didn't get done right in the end. And I don't really know, man. What do you think, bro, is going to be the future of it all?
At the end of the day, 6ix9ine has fans. Right. You know, he about to get out within this month, next month, he'll be out, and I know he learned a lesson. You know, like I said, I don't condone what he did, how he went out, but at the end of the day, I'm thankful for what he did for me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but what he did, how he went out, I don't respect. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course. I mean, listen, you know, he broke all the street rules but he was never a street dude, and if you thought that he was, whether you're a fan of his or not, you're a fool. He's a kid. You know what I'm saying? He's a fucking kid that was trying to make it out of the garbage can by any means necessary. And what works is starting a beef, right? You know what I'm saying? If I started a beef with Jimmy Boy and started ragging on this piece, maybe it would get me more attention, maybe not. But that's not my style of business. But if I was into trash and I had nothing to lose, yeah, I'd do that.
That's true. That's true. That's a fact.
So it's a shame. For me, the bottom line is it was an incredible business opportunity for everybody involved, for 6ix9ine, for these guys to get out of the ghetto, to get out of the hood, get out of that lifestyle, avoid any future jail time, and build a life savings. But I'm thinking as a person who has a different background. I'm thinking about getting my nest egg and enjoying my life. I'm not thinking about a street code. So for me, it boggled my mind. When I was delivering jewelry down to Brooklyn, I was making all these moves to market my business. You know what I'm saying? Everything I was trying to explain to 6ix9ine, to SHOTTI, to whoever the fuck I was. Listen, guys, you don't have to pay for this shit because you could use it for marketing. But I had a lot to learn too because I didn't know the mentality of this kid and what was going on. Mm-hmm. And I learned a lesson there too. But I try to turn that negative into a positive. I still am.
I want to say this while we out here talking. Jimmy Boy, man, Traxx is cool, man. I don't know what Jimmy Boy you tripping on, man. Jimmy, you fuck with me. I fuck with Jimmy Boy. But come on, man, Traxx cool, man. I fuck with Traxx ever since day one, man.
Well, listen,
he's been solid.
I appreciate that, bro. Well, I'm gonna get Jimmy Boy. You know what I'm saying? If you're in the Houston area and you want a good jeweler, there's a done right piece, and I'm endorsing that from here in New York. So that's a big
love, man.
That's a lot of love. That's a lot more love than anybody's ever shown me. But that's how I am. So
real talk. And I wanted to tell you too. Even after SHOTTI and 6ix9ine, well, after they wasn't picking up their calls, I want to say I thank you because you probably don't remember. I still came through. You did my grill. You sized me up and the whole thing. You blessed me with the whole. And you wasn't taking what you had going on with them on me. You feel what I'm saying?
No.
I
know how to handle myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to build a successful life. I'm not trying to do 15 years. I'm not trying to fuck things up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to do any of that. But in any case, bro, this piece is a piece of hip-hop history. I don't know the destiny of 6ix9ine. I don't know what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? But I know that when you're looking at this episode through the lens of time, and you might want to own this. So this is available. You could DM or you could call the number, and you could place an offer, and we'll get it out to you, and you'll have it, and you'll own it, and you'll keep it.
Y'all better hurry up and get it. Straight up, because it's going to be a motherfucking line out there.
He's going to line up for it. Regardless of what he did, he still got a cult following. It's still going to happen.
100%. So I appreciate you guys pulling up. You know what I'm saying?
Real talk.
Active video done, shot.
Oh, yeah.
Look for that real soon.
Yeah, me and Waka Flocka song out right now.
When
me and Schoolboy Q. Shout out to Waka. We just shot our video. Go get the song on all streaming platforms. Me and Schoolboy Q. Go get the song on all streaming platforms. I want my boy Traxx. I appreciate the love, man, all the time. And the drink, man.
And you know what? Forget about the drink. And you know what, man? Shout out, you know what I'm saying, to SHOTTI too. You know, because it's not the best situation, especially for me. You know what I'm saying? Because it got botched and I had to make myself look stupid trying to get my marketing out of there. But the reality is that I don't know their background stories, but it's just tragic. People got families, people got this, and they get massive amounts of fucking time when things could have been positive. So who anybody watching that, whether you're in the street or not, learn a lesson that from this that you don't have to learn in your own personal life. That's all I got to say.
Damn, real talk.
And shout out to all the Hoovers all over the world, man. All the Hoovers.
716, you heard?
Yeah.